So what does Beastmen bring us?
So Beastman has a ton of Razor Gore herds. We have 4 of them. Very interesting. We also have the Lord is Morgur, along with a Bratium Death. The Bratium Death is bringing us Spirit Leech, Fata Buna, Life Leech, and Arcane Conduit. We have Tim and Jim, our lovely, friendly Gorbals. Looks like they both are bringing... Oops. They're both bringing Slaughterer's Call and Foe Seeker, so a little bit more expensive than normal. Interesting. We also have... What do we have for infantry? We have a lot of spears. We have 2, 4, 5 spearmen. The Ungor spears, of course. As well as 2 regular Gore herds. We also have, looks like, 1 unit of Santagor's Great Weapons. And Morgur, he's bringing his standard summons. So yeah, pretty cool army. Lots of anti-cav. Also a poison doggo.
Fair enough. For Bretonnia, we have 2 units of Grail Knights, Royal Pegasus Knight. We have a single one off. We got a Lord of Bretonnia, Potion of Toughness, Foe Seeker. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 Peasant Bowmen. We got 2 Spearmen at Arms. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Men at Arms with 2 Paladins with nothing. Indeed, they are naked. A Peasant Mob, a Grail Relic, and a Damsel of Light. With, let's see, Earth Blood and Arcane Conduit and Regrowth. So, a sort of standard Bretonnian army. Peasant frontline. We'll see if it works against the enemy here. Because those Razor Gore herd can actually really ship. They can really destroy Bretonnian cavalry.
They can indeed. So, Men at Arms frontline, I do not see this very often. So, usually you want to bring spears with shields to just last forever, but I guess he wants to output some damage. I guess he's expecting some very low tier Ungors.
Yep. And I guess he's just like gonna keep them in place because of the 2 Paladins, but we'll see. Those Chaos Puppies are on their way though.
They are.
Gotta pull those archers back, and yeah, Chaos Warhounds decides not to take the battle.
Indeed. Yeah, these unarmored, unshielded Ungors are going to take some nice damage, but again, with all these beasts, literally, from the Beastmen on the flanks, he's going to have to watch out.
Alright, he's slowly trying to flank over here. It looks like Soothsayer is slowly putting his units on the right flank and trying to power through there. Oh, a Fata Bune on the Grail Knights. That's gonna hurt quite a bit. Oh, they did get a regrowth used on them, so they might actually be able to heal through this, because regrowth lasts for quite a while and not a single bottle lost, so I think he can. But oh, Sensigo coming in and getting the charge off. Grail Knights with a huge charge bonus did not get it off, and now he's starting to lose his models.
Yeah, also in the middle of the combat, it looks like the General and his Peg Knights came in and are just wrecking a Gorbal.
Oh, but the Sensigo did take a lot of damage despite that, showcasing the power of the Grail Knights. And yeah, as you said, Serge, one of the Gorbals getting completely smashed over here by the Lord and the Royal Pegasus Knights, and you gotta watch out, because you gotta keep those Gorbals alive.
Indeed. Also, these doggos got into the back of these peasant bows, and not looking very good. Also, the main line is being met, but a lot of the units of Bretonnia are not being used.
Yeah, this is weird, right? He has 2 bowmen here, not doing really anything. They're just kind of staring,
Looks like he's
shooting at people already routing.
Yep. So yeah, also in the back lines, look over here. The spears and the men at arms are helping protect that Grail Knight, which is going to break. See if he can chase it down. But how's the main line looking?
The main line looks like Bretonnia is slowly losing it and being broken in, but Gorbals are still quite hurt, and the Grail Knight is moving. Oh, Grail Knight is not moving over to surround them. He's just kind of letting his damsel get wrecked, and right now, she's getting murdered. And if he doesn't help her, she's 1 hit away from dying now, basically, and she runs for her life. Another Fata Buna though on the Grail Knights, and he might actually be able to eliminate his Grail Knights for good now.
Pretty brutal. A charge goes down on the Grey Shaman of Death, but not going to do too much work. And it's a little bit dangerous getting the General into all these Razor Gores.
Yeah, that General is going to take a lot of damage very quickly. And he's kind of surrounded by these Razor Gore, but it looks like he can push his way out. But That's a lot of damage he's just taken. Did he use his potion? Oh yes, he has.
He has.
No wait, he has.
Yes. Well,
Oh yeah, yes.
maybe heals. I'm not sure. Also, looks like the remaining Grill Knights with 22 guys left are charging in, trying to help out, trying to finish off that flank to help out the middle. But again, there's so many Razor Gores left.
Oh, and the Razor Gores just stopped the Lord, and Tim and Jim just rushing in. And can they do it, Tim? Can they do it? Oh, he's running away. No, don't let him get up. No. Probably will be finished off by Spirit Leech early on. Late on, though.
Indeed.
And slowly Beastmen are just focusing over here again. Probably, yeah, running some Razor Gore hurts in to stop these archers who are pretty much gonna get destroyed now.
Do not see this many Razor Gores very often. It's very fun to see. Just rampaging around the battlefield.
Razor Gore are great if they're not killed immediately, because they can do a lot of damage. Armor piercing quite fast too.
Indeed, indeed. These Grill Knights that are remaining are trying to stop them, but no stopping this hype train. Also, those two, Tim and Jim, are still alive and doing so much work. These Royal Peg Knights are just getting wrecked.
Yeah, they're quite useful.
And yeah, the Bretonnians are just trickling in, but it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, it looks like Beastman's pretty much got the win on this one, right? He's just powering through the enemy, just pushing. His Gorbals are hurt, but not dead. And as long as they are alive, they will still do full damage. And then of course Morgul on top of that, I think we'll see a shatter from Bretonnia now.
I think so too. So yeah, that front line again.
Yeah, it was a very weak front line when it came down to it, and it didn't quite it wasn't quite able to do it. And there you go, chat. Bretonnia broken at the hands of Beastmen, putting Soothsayer 1 point away from victory at match point.
Precisely. But yeah,
glad to see the Beastie Boys winning.
Indeed, me too. Again, very surprised to see those Razor Gores. Even happier to see them winning.